All right, Angelina, we are going to start with some basic Pilates flexion exercises because you are young and extremely fit. It's okay to go into some of these more advanced exercises, but what I want to focus on for you is that we're not just dumping into our lower back during flexion. We want to keep that nice lift and length in our vertebra when we go into flexion. So if we begin with spine stretch forward, the feet are flat on the ground, and I want you to do this one in a chair. So take your arms and allow your shoulders to come forward. And as they do, we drop the head. Now start to reach forward, and without moving your hips, go as far forward as you can. I'll turn sideways in a moment. Take a breath here, and then initiate the rolling back up with your stomach muscles. As you roll up, one vertebra at a time. Now we want to fix our pelvis. When I say that, I mean keep it still. Because a lot of times you'll do this, and that's what I mean by dumping into the low back, and that's what's causing that low back pain. So as we sit up nice and tall, I'm going to do this way. I'd like you to do it in the chair until we get the hamstrings under control. So we inhale, exhale, I drop the head. Now keep the pelvis perfectly still as if you're going over a beach ball. Allow your spine to continue to stretch, and you want to feel it to about here, and then start to pull your belly button in as you roll back up. We'll work on going longer with that one in the future, okay? Just for this next week or two, let's just keep it just to your back and not into your legs. So again, inhale, exhale, and just feel that wonderful warm up and use your stomach to pull you back up. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, exhale, and again, inhale and exhale, peeling back up. Now this next one, we're still sitting in a chair. I would like you to take one hand, both hands and one leg, and clasp them in front of the knee. Now pull the leg away and just pull down with the leg. So you'll feel that stretch between your shoulder blades and in your arms. Let your head drop and then keep this sensation. So don't let your shoulders raise, but start to widen your elbows, and you should feel a stretch in your upper back. We'll do it again. I'll turn sideways so you can kind of see what I'm doing. So as the leg pulls down, I'm getting a stretch in my upper spine. And then as I pull the elbows wide, I can feel the stretch across my back and back of the shoulders. But what we did not do is lift the shoulders up. That's really important, okay? So now we'll get into the exercises. So let's line back. And remember how we did this last time. It feels like you're arching your back a little bit. So we have our weight on your sacrum between your butt cheeks. We'll take one hand, bring it to the same ankle. So it's left hand to left ankle. Right hand goes to the inside of the knee. Use the strength of your legs to lift you up, not all the way up, just to your waist. And then when you're here, untip your pelvis. You will lower a little bit. Let's do that one more time for the setup. So we're holding on firmly. Use the leg to help you roll up. Then untip the pelvis. Your body will go back a little, but this is putting you in the proper position. So we'll do 5 nice and slow. Here we go. Inhale, exhale, switch. Don't move your body. If you need to, if you found that you've tucked your butt under, untip your pelvis. And what we're trying to do is bring the ribs closer to the hips, not the hips closer to the ribs, because that's what's causing that hyperflexion in your back. So tailbone down, curl the ribs closer to the hips, hold it here, and switch. Inhale, exhale, nice and slow. Remember, the slower you go, the harder it is. One more time, Angelina. Okay, now both hands, you can take a break if you need it, and you can always reset. Both hands on the thighs. You can start with your legs down to start. Curl up, shoulders down. Untip the pelvis, lift the legs into the air. This is our inhale. Exhale, pull in tight. All right, inhale, squeeze your midline. Remember, we're not coming up here like they sometimes do at the gym. I want you to squeeze in tight. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, hug your midline. Exhale, pull in. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Whew. Extend the legs. Now, you can start with your head down for this one. And then grab as high up your leg as possible. Use the strength of your leg to lift you up, okay? The other leg is in space, then untip the pelvis. Hold it and slowly switch. Grab up toward your ankle and switch. And I think you have really tight hamstrings, so maybe you're down here. That's okay with me. Just keep the shoulders relaxed down your back. Keep your tailbone untipped. Just hanging out here talking, my stomach's already feeling this. And switch. And switch. And switch. We got one more. You have very strong abdominals, but the muscles that I'm trying to work specifically, take a break, are deeper, and I want those to work with your rectus. So again, when the tailbone tucks under and comes closer to the ribs, that's causing you pain. So what we want to do is let that pubic bone sink down, bring the ribs to the hips, okay? So what it feels like is you get into your crunch, your tailbone always curls under, untip it a little bit, and then the front is working with the deeper muscles. All right, so the next one, hands behind the head, legs in the air. Inhale, down. Exhale, control back up. Don't let your pelvis untip. It does feel like your lower back is arching a little bit, but not big. Keep this connection here. 2 more. Take your time. We're going slow. We're not doing a lot of reps, and I'm not pulling on my head. Now, we're going right into the fun one. I think this was your favorite. We inhale. That was sarcasm. Exhale. Inhale. Now the tailbone's going to want to curl under. So as you pull in, you'll feel a nice stretch in your back, letting that tailbone sink heavy. One more time, and then we go into our crisscross. Here we go, and alternate 1 and 1. Good, 2 and 2. Bring the rib toward the opposite hip. Try not to tuck your butt under, because I know that's where you like to do it. What you like to do. Last time. And 1, and relax. All right, let's roll up. And we're going back to our spine stretch forward. This time though, with a twist for the saw. So the feet are just a little bit wider than your hips. We take the arms out to the side. Your left hip is going to stay anchored down as we rotate the ribs toward the right. Your chest is over the right knee. Your left hand comes forward, right hand goes back. Reach the arms in opposition and feel that rotation in your spine. Then drop the head, continue to reach the arms far away. Use the stomach muscles to control back up. And then we come back to center. I know that's a lot. So we rotate, the arms pull away, and that gives you a little more rotation in the ribs. We drop the head, we reach the front arm forward, the back arm back, and the right hip stays anchored down. Use your stomach muscles to come back up. So we're really trying to work your abdominals. You have so many strong muscles, and we're just trying to get the stomach to bring them all together. One more time. And peel it back up. All right, so you are going to do this little exercise every day this week. It shouldn't take too long. I want you to focus on the form. So remember, the ribs drop to the pelvis, not the pelvis coming to the ribs, because we're trying to not over flex the lower back. You already have amazing six packs. We want to get those deeper muscles. So that is the focus there, okay? And they will come together. If you go slow enough, this will be hard. If you push through super fast, it'll be easy and you'll be like, I could do 20 of these. 5 should have been a little bit challenging of each of these. Good luck. Let me know. Let's talk later this week.